Good morning, Ernie, or good evening, whatever time you're watching this. This is video number 2 of Teaching Rita Touch. A couple little things I wanted to talk about. One is about treats, the reward that you're using, incentive we call it in obedience training. I always make sure that I've got a mixture of things when I'm working the dogs. This happens to be hot dogs, chicken skin, a little bit of hamburger from the other night. I just get up in the morning, put it in, fix something up, stick it in the fridge. That way if I feel like training during the day, it's right there. I can just go grab it, do 5 minutes of training and be done. I don't train for long periods of time, usually between 5 and 10 minutes max with a new dog until you get a lot of exercises to work on. So like I'll probably work her twice today on touch. Starting this morning right now on this video, and then maybe a little more intensive this afternoon in a different place other than the kitchen. That's the other thing I want to talk to you about is I normally train in different spots during the training period. I might train outside, I might train in the house, I might train in the garage, whatever. I just move it around because it's always different for a dog. It's like going from this position to this position with a dog makes it totally different. So you need to keep that in mind when you're working PK. Don't get in the rut and use, always use liver or whatever and always train in, the living room. You want to move it around so she's reliable in other spots. Okay, that being said, on Sunday, on Sunday, we reviewed what we had done on Saturday. And what we did on Saturday, I believe, was I had started down on my knees, and then we went to a standing position so that she would have to go and find my hand, and she was doing really well with that. So Sunday, what I did was I switched it up a little bit, and I had her have to go to whichever hand was out, and she picked that up really quick. So I did go back to my knees, and let me scoot back so you can see. I went to my knees, and boom, yes. She got it right away. She's like, I'll try that one again, but I think this one's better. Yes. So we did that, and then of course I moved it. Let me get a couple more pieces here. I normally have a treat bag on my back, but not when I'm wearing a nice shirt. So then I went to the standing where she had to actually come to the hand yes with me standing up. And again, I'm using either hand, yes. Okay. So that was Sunday. Yesterday, what I tried with her was the same thing, standing up, yes. But I also added the word touch to that. She's progressing really quickly, so I decided I would go ahead and add the command instead of just letting the behavior shape itself. And so the way I did that was I had the treats, I put out my hand, touch us. As soon as she would touch me, I would give the command, or as I saw her going towards my hand, I said the command and the clicker word. They almost run together when I'm training this. We'll separate them out later. Touch yes. Good. Let's try it again. Touch yes. Good. And one more time, we'll do the other hand. So she has to actually come to me. Touch, yes. Good, and she gets a jackpot for that one. That's the other thing. Sometimes I give her 1 piece. Sometimes I give her 5 pieces. We want to keep her guessing. Oh, she's going to go in there and eat it. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Today, we will reinforce what we started yesterday with the touch and yes. And I may even, if she seems like she's getting that there's something else that she's listening for now, touch, I may separate it a little more. That'll be a gradual thing. But the next thing I'm going to do is I want her to hit my hand harder. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. So I really want her to bump my hand. You notice that when we first started this, she would just kind of go up and brush my hand. Now she's kind of putting her whole nose on my hand. I want her to actually come up and bump my hand. That's a little harder to teach. It's a little frustrating for the dog, and it takes a lot of patience for the trainer. Why do I want her to bump my hand hard? Because if I want her to learn how to ring a bell or do something like that, then she's going to have to learn to bump. If we want her to press a button, that'll make a sound of some kind, we have to teach her to ring doorbell. I don't have a doorbell, but we could do that. She has to be able to know that she needs to really bump something. Tomorrow, no, I'll wait for that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go back down on my knees, as usual, to start a new one. She just touched me, so yes. I'm going to reward with my clicker word because she touched, but no treat. Yes. Touch. She missed that one. Nope. Yes. See, she bumped me harder that time. And I forgot to say touch, but that's okay. You're going to forget from time to time. It's not going to ruin your training. Let's try it again. Touch. Yes. Oh, she's getting it already pretty well. Come on. A little frustration. Touch. Nope. Touch. Yes. Oops. Good. Okay, I'm going to try. I have a little bit left. I'm going to try standing up and see what happens. I'm going to try my other hand. Yes. Oh, what's in her mouth? Yes. Good. Good. Touch. Yes. That was just a brush. I probably shouldn't have rewarded that. Just one more time. Touch. Yes. Okay, so there you have it. So what you're going to do is first you're going to try to train the dog standing up, like we did on Saturday. Then you're going to try using both hands. PK's going to get this really easily. And then you're going to try, and that would be down on your knees first, and then standing up. And then the next thing you're going to do, if she's ready and you feel comfortable, you're going to add the word touch. You can add it wherever you want. I add it right in front of the clicker word. Works for me. Whatever works for you. Whatever your brain says is right for you. And then start working on getting her to hit your hand a little harder. And I will send you a video in a couple of days and we'll see how she's doing. Talk to you soon.